Welcome to CSE Prep Videos. I'm your guide through one of history's most transformative political journeys. Today, the Indian Constituent Assembly, the architects who shaped modern India's democracy. This epic saga from 1934 to 1950 is essential for anyone serious about understanding India's polity or cracking UPSC. Hit like if you're prepping for civil services, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into constitutional history. Let's begin. Let's rewind to 1934. M.N. Roy, a communist pioneer, plants the seed. We need our own Constituent Assembly. Congress picks it up officially in 1935. Nehru demands adult franchise in 1938, revolutionary for that era. British say no, then maybe. The Cripps proposals of 1942 fail because Muslim League wants partition. Finally, Cabinet Mission 1946 saves the day with a workable blueprint. So what did this assembly look like numerically? 389 seats. British India got 296, princely states 93. 1 seat per million people, pure math. Elections were indirect, though provincial assemblies chose assembly members. 3 community seats. Muslims, Sikhs, and everyone else. Not direct democracy yet, but a pragmatic compromise. The actual 1946 elections? Congress swept 208 seats, Muslim League got 73, others 15. Congress dominance would later draw criticism. December 9, 1946. Historic first session. The Muslim boycotts. 211 members show up anyway. Who gets elected president? Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the man who'd become our first president post-independence. 2 vice presidents. The assembly was ready to work. This was India's first truly sovereign political body making its own rules. December 13, 1946. Nehru stands up and moves the Objectives Resolution, essentially the soul of our future constitution. 8 core pledges: sovereign republic, territorial integrity, justice, social, economic, political, equality, freedoms, thought, expression, worship, vocation. Minorities and backward areas protected. World peace contribution. This isn't just lofty language, every single principle here flows into the Constitution itself. It's adopted unanimously. January 22, 1947. Fun fact. This modified version becomes our preamble. This resolution changed everything. August 1947. Independence Act passed. Game changer moment. The assembly becomes fully sovereign, no more British permission needed. Plot twist. It now has 2 jobs. By day, make constitution. By day, it's also parliament passing laws. Rajendra Prasad chairs constitution sessions. G.V. Mavlankar chairs legislative sessions. Muslim League members from what's now Pakistan exit stage left. Assembly strength drops to 299. The partition trauma reshapes everything. While drafting a constitution, this assembly was also making India's symbolic identity. July 1947. We get our tricolor flag designed by Pingali Venkaya. January 1950. Jana Gana Mana becomes our anthem, Tagore's gift to the nation. May 1949. Commonwealth membership ratified, keeping ties with Britain but as equals. January 24, 1950. Rajendra Prasad elected first president. These symbols matter. They give a newborn nation its identity. You can't draft a constitution with 299 people in one room, chaos. So, committees. 8 major ones dividing the workload. Nehru leads 2 on union powers and constitution. Patel commands provincial constitution. But here's who steals the show. The drafting committee under Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. UPSC tip: memorize these chairpersons. Why? Because each committee's philosophy shapes India's structure. Ambedkar's crew? They draft the actual text. Most important role. August 29, 1947. The drafting committee is born. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar Babasaheb takes the chair. 7 experts alongside him. They meet 141 times. 2 drafts. First in February 1948, second in October 1948. 8 months of public feedback between versions. They study 60 countries' constitutions. Do comparative analysis. This is serious scholarship happening in post-partition chaos. Ambedkar's leadership? He'll argue every word. Logic, reason, social justice his weapons. November 1948. Ambedkar introduces the final draft. First reading happens. Boom, 7,635 amendments flood in. 7,000. Not all discussed, but hundreds are. Second reading drags on nearly a year. Debates get heated. Constitution is discussed for 114 days total. Every article dissected. October 1949. Third reading begins. November 14. Done. 284 members signed. This wasn't rushed. This was deliberate, exhausting, democratic. November 26, 1949. Constitution signed. We commemorate this as Constitution Day. Some articles go live immediately: citizenship, elections, basic rules. But the main event? January 26, 1950. Why that date? Look back to 1930, Purna Swaraj, complete independence declaration. Congress chose it. Now it becomes our Republic Day. Our Constitution enforcement date. A 20-year full-circle moment. From declaring independence to living it constitutionally. On that day, India officially becomes a republic. No more dominion status. Fully sovereign. That's what January 26th means to us. Let's talk numbers. 11 sessions. 2 years, 11 months, 18 days of deliberation. 64 lakh rupees spent, today's equivalent roughly 8 rupees 10 crores. That's not just budget, it's investment in nation building. January 24, 1950. Final assembly session. The Constitution is complete. But wait, it doesn't dissolve. It transforms into India's first parliament, the Constituent Parliament, until new elections in 1951-52. Continuous from constitution-making to legislation. Big names get spotlight, but 3 others deserve credit. Sir B.N. Rao, constitutional advisor, genius, legal mind guiding debates. H.V.R. Iyengar, secretary, logistics maestro, managing 299 people. And here's the one many forget. Prem Bihari Narain Raizada. This calligrapher hand wrote every word of the Constitution. Every single word. On parchment. With pen. In Hindi and English. That document you see in Parliament? His art. His dedication. Elephant was chosen as Assembly's seal. Why? Grace, strength, Indian symbolism. These details matter. They give personality to history. What did the Constituent Assembly leave us? A constitution unlike any other. 395 articles originally, now with more than 100 amendments. 12 schedules initially. It's India's Magna Carta, Preamble, and Bill of Rights rolled into one epic document. Why does it matter today? Because every court ruling references it. Every law passes the constitutionality test against it. Every citizen's right, education, dignity, equality flows from it. When you vote, you exercise rights from this Assembly's vision. When you criticize government, you use freedoms they enshrine. The Assembly's work wasn't just words, it's living practice for 75+ years now. That's the extraordinary story of the Indian Constituent Assembly. 299 people, 2 years, one constitution that changed history. Whether you're prepping for UPSC mains, polity, competitive exams, or just understanding India's DNA, this foundation matters. If you found this helpful, smash like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video on the preamble. We'll decode every single word. Comment below. Which aspect of the Assembly surprised you most? I read every comment. Thanks for watching CSE Prep videos, and keep learning. Jai Hind.